Hello. We are looking at Keys to Learning, Chapter 16. And before we do our writing assignment for the week, let's look back at this grammar lesson. So we're looking in our writing assignment, we're writing about what do you like to do? So let's look at this list. What do you like to do? What do you enjoy doing? And what do you love to do? Right? What do you love to do? Do you love playing sports? Soccer, basketball, baseball? Do you love, probably you do not love doing homework or cleaning the house. Probably not. Do you love listening to music? Do you love going to parties? Do you love going swimming? Do you love dancing? Do you love washing dishes? Probably not. Probably not. Do you love to go out to eat? Do you love to stay up late? Do you love to stay home from school? So what do you love to do? What do you enjoy doing? What do you like to do? So now let's look at our writing assignment. Your writing assignment is to write about your favorite free time activity. In other words, what do you love to do? So we're going to study the model up here. We're going to think about my favorite free time activity. What do you love to do? And we're going to make some notes, and then you're going to do your writing. So let's look at this example. Read with me. I love listening to music. I usually listen to music 2 or 3 times a day. I always listen to music in the morning when I am getting ready for school, and I often listen to music after school when I am reading or doing my homework. I started listening to music a lot when I was 12. In Mexico, I usually listened to Spanish music, but now I listen to Spanish and English music. My favorite singer is Enrique Iglesias. I have all his CDs. Now let's look let's look at this paragraph again. I love listening to music. I usually listen to music 2 or 3 times a day. I always listen to music in the morning when I am getting ready for school. And I often listen to music after school when I'm reading or doing homework. And then down here, in Mexico, I usually listen to music, blah, blah, blah. So notice these 4 adverbs that show us how often. Adverbs of frequency. And this is from, I believe, Grammar 2. So go back and look at Grammar 2. Okay, now let's look at the sentences that are written. I love listening, see the ing, to music. I usually listen to music 2 or 3 times a day. I always listen to music in the morning when I am getting ready for school. And I often listen to music after school when I am reading or doing my homework. I started listening to music a lot when I was 12. Okay, so we see those ings. That is from grammar lesson 3. Okay, so we also see details. I usually listen to music how often? 2 or 3 times a day. When? In the morning, after school. Okay. When did you start listening to music? When I was 12 years old. Okay. So let's look. First, you need to pick your favorite thing to do. So how often do you do this thing? If your favorite thing is skateboarding, do you go skateboarding every day? Do you skateboard 2 times a week? How often and when? Do you skateboard in the morning? Before school? Do you skateboard after school? Do you skateboard after dinner? On the weekend? So how often and when? Okay. When I first became interested in my favorite free time activity. We look at the example. I started listening to music a lot when I was 12. So we could say something like this. I don't know what that is. YouTube link? Weird. I started blanking when I was blank years old. Okay, I started blinking when I was blank years old. What are some details about your favorite free time activity? So let's look at the details up here. What details do we have? Her favorite singer, Enrique Iglesias. That's a detail. Okay, so what details can you give? And now you're going to use your notes and use the model to write your paragraph. So we're going to use those gerunds, those ing verbs to tell what you like to do. I love listening to music. I love skating on my skateboard. Okay, you're also going to use adverbs of frequency. I always ride my skateboard. I usually ride my skateboard. Often, sometimes, or never. And that is from, I believe, grammar lesson 2. I often listen to music after school. Okay, you're going to use words and phrases that tell how often you do something. So the example we had was 2 or 3 times a day. Okay, so when you start your writing, I love what I love okay. What do you do? How often? and continue. What do you love to do? How often? Okay. And make sure to give some details to make it interesting. You should have 4 sentences written. Okay, good luck to you.